are absolutely horrific with Senator Padilla and what we saw today. What is your take on it? Where do we go from here? What do we do?
I mean, this is anguishing, frustrating. It makes me really angry. I never could have imagined that I would watch a video of a United States senator identifying themselves and still being forcibly, violently dragged from a room in a federal building, no less, for asking questions to the Home Secretary of Homeland Security. And more than that, once they were even out of the room, they were slammed to their knees, forced onto their face, arms wrenched behind their back, and arrested. This is an abuse of power. It follows them arresting the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, my city, the congresswoman from my city, LaMonica McIver, arresting a judge. This is a provocation by this president who continues to abuse his power to breach our constitutional principles and laws and trying to silence dissent. As Alex Padilla said today, if they are doing this to me,
Mhm.
imagine what they're doing to other Americans that are not United States senators. And so
And
this
what we're
is
not even seeing.
exactly, exactly, because nobody's there to capture it on camera. And we know that the protests in Los Angeles are because not because they've gone after gang members and gone after criminals and people that are threats. They're going to Home Depot parking lots, arresting people looking for jobs. They're taking families, parents away from their children. They're going to schools and disrupting schools. They're going to hospitals. They're going to court proceedings with people who are trying to follow the law and arresting them. This is a president that continues to trample upon the rights and, frankly, the decency of our community, showing utter cruelty, corruption, and chaos. And I really hope your folks, the community you've created, knows this. It's happening at a time that he wants us not to be focusing on his so-called big beautiful bill that's ugly for Americans,
Mhm.
that strips away health care from millions and millions of Americans, food supports like food stamps from millions of children, who makes life harder for people with disabilities or elderly, raises energy costs and healthcare premiums for most Americans, all to give tax cuts to billionaires while still racking up trillions of dollars worth of deficits. So this is a time that we need a lot more vigilance from Americans and a lot more courage for us to stand up, even as he tries to intimidate us into silence. Now more than ever, we need to stand up and speak up.
And I feel that a lot of the Democratic senators are doing that. We're seeing you all speak up. We're seeing you come out. A lot of us are coming out as well. And I might be in this bubble of influencers who are doing our best to speak out and speak up. But I feel we really need the Republican senators to step up as well, because they need to put themselves in your shoes. This could be them, and it very well will be if they do speak out to a certain extent. What do we do to get them to wake up?
Well, this is a call to conscience. Are they more about partisanship than patriotism? Are they more about the sort of petty politics than they are about people and principle? This is really a test. And I'm telling you right now, if the Obama Justice Department violently removed somebody from a public press conference, threw them to the ground, put them in cuffs, you know there would be Democratic senators saying, "Sorry, this is wrong." But for them to all fall in line in this moment, Michelle, would is to me unacceptable and unpatriotic. Donald Trump wants to
Yes.
make people think that dissent is disagreeing with him is un-American. What's un-American is to allow these kind of authoritarian, violent tactics to go without calling them out. It's one thing for me as a Democratic senator to call out a Democratic senator as being violently thrown to the ground, but what real leadership is for them to stand up for principle, for patriotism, for the Constitution, and call this out. That's what we need right now.
And from your perspective, what can we as American citizens do? We have people who are protesting. There's the No Kings protest on Saturday. We're here online, we're going live. What can we do to not only continue speaking up, but to help you, to help our senators, to help our representatives to make this all stop?
Two things. Well, one is if you weren't planning to go to the No Kings protest, go now. And if you were already planning on going, pull some people, call for more people to join you, to go out. This has got to be an instigating point for us, an ignition point for more of us to get active and engaged. And the other thing is, please, we are battling this horrible bill right now that will do so much damage to millions of Americans, taking away their health care, their food stamps, and so much more. Please make more people aware of it. We were just looking at the polling data. If Republicans know the details of this bill, they are against it. This bill is wildly unpopular, but sadly, more than a third of our country doesn't even know about this bill, not to mention their details of it. All of us have to take it upon ourselves right now to be agents of this democracy and the protecting of other Americans who have their livelihoods and even their lives at stake right now.
Senator Booker, I know you've got more of these to go, so I appreciate you so much. I thank you for speaking up for all of us, for Senator Padilla. He's my senator, so I greatly appreciate that even more. And anything that you need, please know that we are all here for you.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the community you've created and right now for the calls to conscience for all of us to do more. Thank you.
Thank you.